Hi, I'm Dave Vanderveen. I'm one of the co-founders of XS Worldwide, and I travel around the world, around the country, working with IBOs who are growing their business with XS. Today I'm in Long Island, New York. I'm working with Vinny and Tony Papalardo, and we're asking them questions about how they've been interacting with XS and Amway and a pilot program to radically and dramatically put excitement, enthusiasm, and growth into their business. Vinny and Tony, give us a little overview of the business success you've had with XS and these new Pallet programs.
You know, we needed to have a program, put something together that would be meaningful to our team, and we realized that one of the most important things with energy drinks would be the price. So we made a decision, and we lowered the price to our IBOs to $21.50 a case, because that's a much more competitive price point. And even though it took, I had to invest some of my own personal money to get that price where it is, that all of a sudden we would be able to really move a lot of excess. And I'll tell you, over the 90-day trial period that we did, we are amazed at what happened. And I'll just give you a little example. By lowering that price to $21.50 and teaching our team how to make an excess contact, which we'll talk about, very simple contact, we not only doubled our open meeting, we went from 350 people, and David, we had to divide our open meeting we divided it because we now have 700 people going to the open in a 90-day period of time. We had about 80 guests at at one open. Now we have between 80 and 100 guests at each of our two opens every single week. And we've seen that, by getting people making these excess contacts, leading with this product, it was just easier to get them to come and look at a business opportunity. And I'll give you some numbers. January we moved about about 1,500 cases of excess through my garage. All right. In February, about 2,500 cases, and in March, we moved over 4,000 cases of excess. And to put that in perspective, every month prior to them, we would probably move 400 cases through my garage. So we literally had a tenfold increase. Let me give you some hard numbers. From March of 2009 to March 2010, our volume actually went up 120%. And our sponsoring went up 140% from March of 2009 to March of 2010. So we know that we've got evidence that this program is really, really working for us, and we're very excited about the next year, year and a half. And what I see with excess is we could literally get to 10 to 15,000 cases a month in volume. And Tony's going to talk a little bit about the attitude of how we did it and how we teach our people to do it. So, Tony, if you want to take it away from there, go right ahead.
The history of the business has the fastest and the most consistent growth has always been with the younger generation, younger people, and that goes back 50 years in the business. And XS is the best product to lead with young people, with old people, and it's such a great bridge. If you are building it, if you are a little bit older, if you're over 30 or older, it's very easy to talk to young people about a hot new young energy drink and kind of have a relatability factor there. And when we started, just like my dad was saying, we just got excited about the energy drink again. Most people, when energy drinks first came out in the United States, most people thought it was a new product, but they didn't realize that it was really, energy drinks had been around for 20 years overseas. But they were excited about it because they thought it was new. Well, it's the same thing when XS came out with Amway. Everybody was excited because it was new, but then that kind of faded away. So us just getting back to that, because when you sponsor a new IBO, they don't know that this energy drink has been around for 5, 6, 7 years, and then we've been distributing it. So if you're excited about it, they're going to be excited about it. If you're excited about selling it, they're going to be excited about selling it. And that's exactly what we've done. And we've, like my dad said, doubled, tripled, quadrupled our volume in a very short period of time, just because excitement is really what builds this business.
So if a leader wanted to activate and start a program like this with their group, what kind of suggestions would you have for how they would initiate an XS Pallet program to really get fast takeoff?
Well, David, I guess there's a couple points to it. The first point is to visually show people how they can make money with excess. We just go through a simple example. For example, if you sold 4 cans of excess a day, that would be 10 cases a month. That's 79.20 PV, 229 BV. All right? And if they're at the 12% level or 18% level, they're going to make, $100 bucks. All right? That's exciting for a new IBO. So point one is to show them how this product helps them to make money in their new business. The other thing is of course, sponsoring becomes very important. So we came up with a contact, a very simple contact. You know, if I was walking around a college campus or maybe in a game room, you know, at a mall or someplace where there are young people that are would be actively drinking energy drinks, I would just go up to somebody and introduce myself. Hi, I'm Vinny Pappalardo. I'm very excited. We're in the area distributing a new energy drink called XS Energy. We're having so much success with it that we're looking for some other people who would like to make some money distributing it as well. Would you be interested in distributing a product or finding out about it? Oh, absolutely. Fantastic. Here's my name and number. And just to let you taste the product, because we know our product is so superior to any other energy drink out there, let me open up a can, and I'd give him a can of wild berry, or Tony would give him maybe grape or citrus, tropical, the 4 top flavors. And they're excited about it. Well, now that person becomes a potential IBO, and they're down at the open meeting the next week. So we set some goals with our IBOs to make a certain number of contacts every week. And then some, you know, a little reward system. Hey, come over to the house, have some pizza. We're going to get together with all the people that made, you know, 10 contacts or 20 contacts this week. And they're excited because now they have something that kind of eliminates a lot of their fear when they first get into business about talking to people. Yep. You know, they got that, like Tony said, that bridge. So the second point is teaching them to contact. And the third point is giving them a price on the product that is a competitive price.
You know, the other thing with the contacting is a young person getting into the business may not feel comfortable talking about a big internet company or that they own an internet company or anything else like that. But any new person, young person, can certainly talk about distributing an energy drink. And to be honest with you, young people relate more to that than they do somebody owning an internet company, you know. So it just works out great. They're comfortable with it, they're excited about it, and they have success. You know, if you could help an IBO have success right out of the gate, you know, even make, you know, $50, $100, $200, they're excited because it's their business, and if they understand that, I mean, it just flies. It just is really, really good.
Where is this going? What's your vision for how a program like this could really enhance the business over time, over the next year, the next 3 years, the next 5 years?
Well, you know, if we're building so much success with it, you know, and excitement builds activity, more sponsoring, more people getting in, buying this new product, seeing this new product. And here's the cool part. We've looked at our numbers, because I love to crunch the numbers, and Neutralite sales are up, all right, because we're moving more Rhodiola 110. We're moving more meal bars, food bars, snack bars. We're moving every product in Amway even more than we've ever had. Even it's funny, artistry, skincare, and cosmetics, our sales are up. Why? Because when there's a lot of young guys in a group, all of a sudden there's a lot of young girls. And young girls use skincare and want to look good for all the young guys. So, you know, every category of our product mix is up in direct proportion in relation to the number of people we're sponsoring and our volume. So I just think, you know, where's it going? I think the sky's the limit, I'll be honest with you. I don't even want to put a number on it, but if our sponsoring is so significantly higher than it was, Tony, I mean, I think we're 2 years away, 2.5 years away from filling a Coliseum at the rate that we're sponsoring.
Yeah, we have huge sponsoring. I mean, you know, we started doing work with David, you know, a year and a half ago, and we started focusing more on XS. And you know, I went Founders Emerald in large part, you know, because of XS, and now I'm definitely going Diamond this year, and a huge part of it is because of XS, without a doubt. Especially with our team, I'm looking, and my father, you know, we're looking to attract Generation X, Generation Y. Because they have the energy. They're the ones that are, you know, just looking to make more money. They're the ones that are getting out of college and not able to reach their goals and attain their goals just with a job or just with a certain career or whatever. And this helps them out dramatically. So,
tell me about some of the things that you've been able to do with things like product pickup, with heavy product pickups that you're doing, and how this is giving you control of your volume.
You know, that's such a great point, because I think a lot of people who have been in the business, you know, the old business, and we had product pickups and stuff, well, when we went to Ditto delivery, Ditto is great. The only challenge is that you really don't have any control of what's going on in your group as far as when people are getting Dittos, not getting them, who cancels them, who not. When you have a product that's competitively priced and you teach people how to retail that product, and then we have it available so that they can get it. So for example, David, you know, if we have a young person that maybe doesn't have, you know, the money, you know, $215 to buy 10 cases, I know that person, I know that they're good for it, I'm going to front them the 10 cases because I have a pallet in my garage. All right? So we're even creating more volume that we wouldn't create. And I love the fact that as a Diamond, and Tony will agree, I'm sure as a Founders Emerald, we now have a little bit more control, because if you think about it, we've always been the ones to move the product to our team. And it's not a strict product pickup like we used to have. It's not like we have 100 people coming on a Thursday night to pick up products. This is selective. I work with the Platinums. The Platinums take the product to their team. We do it at team meetings and different times when we associate. So we have a little bit more efficient way of getting the product to the IBOs, but it's the fact that we have it available, we have inventory. And I heard Dexter Yeager say something a long time ago: how do you sell 1,000 dresses? You got to have 1,000 dresses. How do you move 2, 3, 4, 5,000 cases of excess? You got to have some excess. So yeah, I think it's a fantastic thing. We're all excited about it, and I love having that ability to talk to my IBO, putting a product in their hand, and having them purchase it.
And there's literally countless stories of success stories of people on our team that didn't have really any money. They had a couple bucks, they wanted to buy 2, 3 cases, and we gave them 5 or 10 cases. They sell those, and then we use that as seed money to rebuy. And there's one girl on my team, she didn't have any money to buy any cases. We fronted her 10 cases. She sells anywhere between 50 to 75 cases a month now consistently. A pallet may seem like a lot, but it's really not. It's 220 cases on a pallet. A relatively small platinum ship can move through a pallet in literally a week and a half, 2 weeks tops. We have platinum ships that are moving through 4 or 5 pallets a month. Without a doubt. A couple things to remember is just be excited, and always remember excess is always new to the new IBO who just got in. All right? There's a 99% chance that they've never really heard of it. They may have seen it, but maybe they tried one here or there, but they don't really know the background of it. And if you're excited about it, they're going to be excited about it. So
the other thing that I like to do is when I have a group that's growing, I like to pull them together, and then I like to demonstrate what we do with excess. And because I have the excess right there, I'll do a little nuts and bolts with 20 people. And at the end of the nuts and bolts, we'll move 150 cases right there on the spot because they get excited. And when they visually see what they can make and how we all work together as a team and that we're all interdependent on one another, they want to help each other succeed. And you start speaking the pin levels and what they're going to accomplish that next month. So it's important to pull them together. I'm telling you what, you won't be able to control the amount of excess. We can't keep it in stock. No. I'll tell you what, I'm getting 4 pallets today, and I ordered another 4. All right, we can't keep it in stock. That's the kind of program you're going to have if you get behind this, in my opinion. I think it's the greatest thing in 15 years in the business that we've ever seen. So good luck, and like Tony said, be excited, man, because this is your business, and your Platinums are going to be excited if you're excited. So,
Vinny and Tony, thank you so much. This has been a great day. Really appreciate your time, and love being out here in New York working with excited IBOs who love excess. Thanks a lot.